Subscribe to join us and our travels as we share our life on the sea.
The boat had no bilge when we got it, and we're just about to go away to renew our visa. I'm just about to wire up this. It's a brand new bilge. I've just put a rope in so I can lower it down into the bilge. It has been stepped down to 3/4 because I only have a 3/4 inch outlet, so it sort of defeats the purpose a bit of having such a big pump dropping down in size. But that being said, there is another 2 bilges set really high, which it's a real 8,000, so it's 2 big ones joined together. So if we were whole, the next lot of bilges would take the water. They're not wired up yet, but this will do for now. And then when we get back, I'll finish wiring up the 2 big bilges. So there should be 3 bilges down in our main bilge. Should do the job. Similar to the bilge we had on Catalpa. It's just down quite a deep hole down there, so I've just put a little bit of line on it so I can lower it down nice and easily. Hook this up and we can sleep knowing that the boat's not going to sink if some sort of leak happens. At the moment, the boat's on town water, so it always makes me a bit nervous of a night if something was to let go. There has been no bilge in the boat, so you'd have water up around our ankles in no time. We haven't got a bilge alarm yet, so I've got the float switch for it. I just have to get the alarm, and that'll be the next one in there to have a bilge alarm. So if this doesn't work, the next level of water that comes up past the bilge will set off the alarm, and then that'll alert us that there's a problem. But for now, I'm going to get this in, get rid of this old 240 volt one that was just sitting down in the hole, and that's it. Look guys, just a moment of gratitude here. I just want to say thank you for everyone that has helped, from DeWalt heaters, heat guns, to crimps, to crimping tools. It's just making life so easy and so possible. So thank you once again. They are all getting used. Look at that, hey? Nice waterproof joins. Nice Encore heat shrink connectors. Oh yeah, oh she's hot. These butt connectors, not only are they heat shrink, but they do have glue in them, so they do give a pretty good watertight seal. Bloody beautiful, hey? No salt water getting in there. Even though it's a metre up past the bilge, it shouldn't get salt water there anyway, hopefully. Righto. Beautiful. So that was just cutting in and joining in for the float switch. And now I just need to join these up to my power. Where am I going to do that? Got myself a little bus bar here. So I've got some more terminals to put on. I'll mount that and we should have a bilge in about 10 minutes. So we just got to wire it up now and we're done. At least we have a bilge now and we shouldn't sink. Ratchet.
So we just had lunch, well, not lunch, it was like dinner, really early dinner. And we were sitting there talking, and then afterwards we're like talking about what jobs we're gonna do, and Lee was in our room. We got to replace the toilet lines, which isn't a great job. But Bella volunteered to help Lee, and I'm editing, and Taj offered
Bella,
to clean up.
could you open that?
Taj and I, by far, have chosen the better jobs. They're in there right now dry reaching. It stinks apparently. The old line has got residue of number 2s, and they've had to cut it all up because it's in a hard pipe, it's not just in like the flexi pipe, and he's threading it through a different area, so he's got to get rid of it completely. So he's chopping it up, and as you can imagine, it's disgusting. So it really stinks. I'm gonna stay out here. I'm gonna keep editing and watching dolphins ride on the bow. We're back in Indonesia. And I think Bella might, she's probably filming some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out here because I chose better today. Bella next time may rethink about putting her hand up to help with Daddy.
Don't let this thing go down.
So, how's it going?
Okay, that's roughly
Disgusting.
the line out of there. That was
You got a good job this afternoon. It's a stinky job.
Anyway, there was old housing pipe that was like up and down, and in those downs was crap, and in the ups there was water, and we just had to, it was just such a poor design. I don't know who put it in, but yeah.
He's making it better. Bella's there to help. Lucky you.
Hi, Belly.
I've never hated hearing my name so much.
Have fun. I'm gonna watch the dolphins.
Okay, so we got the stinky smelling pipe out, and now we're putting the new one in. There's still a little bit of an aroma in the air of shit, but
Alright guys, no one loves the crappy job, but anyway, someone's got to do it, and I'm installing a new 1.5-inch poop line. Originally the line went from the stern of the boat, which is under our bed, and come all the way right through the center line of the boat, mind you, up and down with elbows all the way to the engine, and then back uphill to a holding tank. So there's no way I was going to put that back in, because that just, I don't know, to me I just think we'd be looking for blockage. So what I am going to do, I was going to cut into one of our scupper lines, our deck drains, and I just wasn't sure. I didn't want any aromas coming up through those lines. But I've found a little hole beside the bed where I can go straight from the toilet straight out. It's still a longer run than I'd like, but the through hole is there, and that's how it was originally connected. So it'll be a straight flat run as opposed to up and down all the way to the center of the boat and then back uphill. So I think it's going to work. I've just drilled a hole in the line. Bella and I have run a pull cord through. So I'll connect onto the pull cord, and at the same time I'll just run another line through, so at a later date, if anything needs to be done, whether it's a power line or this line needs to be replaced, there'll be another line there ready to go. So we'll get to it, Bella. Woo! Let's go. Run some poop line. Love this shit. I love it.
Where was the camera when he was dry reaching before?
Oh, I know. I had this turd roll under my hand, and then I'd only had lunch, and I couldn't help it. Nearly came back up.
A turd did not roll on your hand.
Oh, it was an old, crusty, dried turd, but nevertheless it smelt and it wasn't nice. It's lucky I had the old latex gloves on. That's disgusting. Alright, I'm not going to put the loop behind the wall because I have to remove all that. I could do it, but I'm just going to stick the vented loop up behind here. You're going to lose a little bit of cabinet space, but it's going to be accessible. I'm going to run with that because I don't really want to remove all the false wall behind there. Ideally I could put it up behind there, but if we need to service the vented loop, it's...
How much cabinet space are you talking about?
2 of these pipes up and down.
That whole side?
Why do you like it?
Yes, I like it. I've never had cabinet space in the bathroom.
Well, think about it when we get to it. For now, I just want to run this line in so I can call it a day. Can you hold this over your shoulder like this?
He's taking the cupboard space.
You can do it down the bottom. Take up all the cupboard down the bottom where you like. I don't even...
It's a vented loop. It's got to be up high.
Oh, that's still high. Let's see how the poopies are doing. Oh, I can smell it now.
That smell, Bella said she could still smell a little bit.
Bella's holding a bit of poopy line. Trying to get rid of it all, aren't they? This is the new line. He's running through there, up there, and where he is right now is the through hole. Right. Okay. I'm going to show you.
Is there more line to get rid of?
I'm just cutting off the old one as we speak, and he's going to join that new one up there.
Sure am, with some premium line, some premium Trident premium 1.5 inch poop line. Thank you, Kennett. Should have this in a minute. I'm gonna have this first part done.
And through there and then out to under our bed. One step closer to having a toilet in our ensuite. Poopy coming through.
It's full. I've never had a full one before.
Don't trip over. That's it for pooping.
Couple more tissues there, I'll just mop this salt up. Just take a bit off for me.
Oh, that makes so hot.
It's in there now.
I didn't come up with that the other day, but anyway, it's in now. I'm going to take all this plastic off.
That's what you do.
It's in my road now.
Why'd you leave it on?
Doesn't look good.
It looked good. It looks terrible. Looks nice without it. Everyone's gonna say in the comments below, why did you leave the plastic on? Was there a method to your madness?
Oh, you know, you just do your install first and remove the plastic at the end. Keeps it all looking nice. Alright, so it was a really productive night last night. I was actually up till 12 o'clock pushing lines through. I got all the lines up through here, all the way down. Got up this morning, Paul took me down to Marine Exchange. We got all of our windows this morning. I got back, I was ready to get into it, and then we had some guests come along. Chuck and Carla, the guys in the Katana that we met up with in Raja Ampat. So,
SV Curries.
SV Curries. So we got a little bit distracted, but anyway, I got back into it.
It was super good to see you guys. That sounded very inconvenient, but we were
was it?
super stoked to see
It
you.
was really cool.
Carla is actually going to school here. Last time we saw them, we were in Raja Ampat, Indonesia. And now we're in California, and here they are.
So they're actually out at the moment. They've got the kids, and Chuck's gone surfboard shopping, I think. Back to the poopy business. Like I said, we've got all our lines run. I've installed a switch here. That was the old sump pump, so I changed that over to our switch. For that, it's only just, I've just done a loose fit. So what I mean by that is you can actually just destroy it just in 2 seconds like this. So I just loosely fitted this. I've installed a 3-way valve, so I will be putting a holding tank in the engine room. I've actually found a way to get to one of the through holes at the back of the boat, and that's the other way. I've just used a little bit of acrylic just to go down over all the old holes. We had holes in walls, holes in floors, nothing sort of lined up, so I'm just sort of done that. It wasn't my bad cut either. It was the $2 bin. $2 a pound for scrap acrylic, so it was a little bit short, but I just made it work. That's roughly the gist of what's going on here, guys. I just got to get all this shelving back in. Just going to tidy up because we're going to get out of here. We're going to go and renew our visa. Well, it is sort of renew our visa. Our 90 days is getting closer to being up, so we're going to go down to Costa Rica.
Take a forced vacation.
I've actually got toilets and stuff I'm itching to get into, but we have to go out and come back in. Hopefully they let us back in. A little bit nervous.
A chance that they can deny us coming in the country.
That would suck.
That would really suck. We do have backup plans. We just found out Chuck's got 2 months off.
So Chuck might have to take it down to Mexico for us or something. I don't know. But anyway, back to business. Here's what the toilet area looks like without the cupboards back in, with the toilet half done, no toilet paper roll in place, and it's a little bit messy at the moment. But all you got to do, guys, so see what you see there and go.
Click your fingers, you reckon? The magic of TV. Do it again, it didn't work. No, one more time. We're leaving tomorrow, so it's last minute as usual, like everything that we do.
Going tomorrow and you're booking our trip.
Yeah, accommodation. I booked our flights last night. It's last minute.
I love you, and you were super organised.
We're taking a forced holiday. This is going to hopefully do is reset another 90 days for us. It could go either way. They're either going to let us in or they're going to say go back to Australia. But we're going to go.
We don't have a home in Australia.
No. If they say go back to Australia,
Can't stop us from going to our home.
We're going to have to fly to Mexico and live there until someone sails our boat there. That is probably our best and only option. Well, we're hoping we get a really nice immigration person and they just let us back in and we get another 90 days and we'll be able to finish the boat and sail to Mexico before December.
Well, that's what's going on, guys, in the bedroom. But if you come out, walk through the galley, check this out. Sarah's got some sprouts growing. Organic, don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. That is bull in late minute bookings.
Okay.
And Bella's
One
just
done.
sitting there.
One done. It's not confirmed until 24 hours. We are back together with some of our favourite people of SV Curries. We hung out with these guys in Raja Ampat all throughout Indonesia, and we met up with them again now in San Diego because Carla's going to school here. So they're out there having a good time.
There you go. This is a tough part.
Yo faith was strong, but you needed proof.
Well, maybe there's a God above.
Oh, we're lost.
Yeah, we're
We're all back together again.
Like we never left.